Which song is in your opinion 100% perfect? Wii Sports Theme Edit, thanks for the awards. Edit 2, apparently the definition of a song means it has words. I will give 1 karma point to anyone who can create a version of Wii Sports theme with words so it can be considered a song. The Wii Shopping theme 2, and the Me 1. I recently discovered a Chrome extension that plays the Wii Shop channel music whenever you open Amazon or eBay. It brings me endless joy. Edit, chrome.google.com. You can't just say that and not drop the link. Here you go, chrome.google.com. Ain't No Sunshine, Bill Withers. I'd be happy if someone made a playlist of the most upvoted songs. I'd offer them 1 point of karma in return. Dock of the Bay, Otis Redding. Nave Melody, This Must Be the Place, by Talking Heads. I don't know anything about music really, so I can't explain why, and this is purely subjective, but there isn't one part of that song which is anything less than perfect to me. I also really love the live recording of it from the Stop Making Sense film. Maybe even a little more than the album version tbh. It's a truly beautiful song. Stop Making Sense is a masterpiece. If anyone here enjoys this type of music and hasn't seen this, listen to it. It's definitely worth it. It was shot in Hollywood over a 4-concert series and pieced together. I love it. Edit, here you go. U2.B Edit 2 fixed some wrong information. Thanks user Dance Armstrong. This is my favorite movie of all time. Not concert film, not music movie, etc. Just favorite, full stop. Minor quibble though, it was actually shot in Hollywood at the Pantages Theater. September, truly a masterpiece. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Tears for Fears. Feeling Good by Nina Simone. What a Wonderful World, Louis Armstrong. All Along the Watchtower, Jimi Hendrix version. Little Wing, Jimi Hendrix. Moonlight Sonata, Beethoven. Edit, First Gold, thanks. Also, I know technically it's not a song, but colloquially it is. I would add Debussy, Clair de Lune. I love Debussy. Sometimes all I can think of is Debussy. Yep, but remember to finish on Bach, never on Debussy. Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. We're just 2 lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. Jolene by Dolly Parton. I'm not a huge fan of the genre, but that song is perfect. This Must Be the Place, Talking Heads. Claude Debussy, Clair de Lune. Sounds of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. And just play the boxer after. Every time Bridge Over Troubled Water plays, I'm still blown away. Sail on Silver Girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine, all your dreams are on their way. Fade Into You. Mazzy Star. Rip David Roback. Edit, so glad to see that Mazzy Star's music has had such an impact on other people. For me it was a critical part of recovery from depression. Life on Mars? By David Bowie. Dreams, Fleetwood Mac. The Chain is the most upvoted on this thread, but for me it's Dreams. Thunder only happens when it's rainin'. Stevie is a wonderful lyricist but a terrible meteorologist. While My Guitar Gently Weeps. God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. I believe Paul McCartney even considers it the greatest song ever. Frank Sinatra thought Harrison's Something was the perfect love song. And he introduced it as a Lennon-McCartney song. Time, Pink Floyd. Comfortably Numb. Shine On You Crazy Diamond, PTS. 1-5. The whole Wish You Were Here album. Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Perfect story, lyrics, tone, everything. Heartbreaking every time I hear it, and it's precisely as long as it needs to be. Let's Stay Together, Al Green. A Change Is Gonna Come, Sam Cooke. Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones. Landslide, Fleetwood Mac. Every time I listen to it, I am immediately calmed down and have no worries. My posture immediately changes and I slump down. Alice Christiansen's cover If It is amazing. Just as good as the original. I highly recommend you to listen to it. Edit, thanks for all the upvotes and awards, guys. This is my first comment to blow up, so I'm glad it was about something good. Midnight City, M83. I'm a big fan of Linger by the Cranberries. Dolores vocals, the drums that string section. Pure bliss. Space Oddity, David Bowie. Just Like Heaven, The Cure. Fade to Black. After over 3 decades of listening to Metallica, Fade to Black might be it. The riffs are ducking glorious and the build perfect. Late edit, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Iron Maiden is along the same lines as a perfect song to me. 1A and 1B. But have you ever been in the crowd when they play Creeping Death? Blue Monday, New Order. Bad Moon Rising. Teresa Bathroom on the Right. Roundabout Yes. Enjoy the Silence, Depeche Mode. Love Will Tear Us Apart, Joy Division. Big Iron, Marty Robbins. I'd rate this song 1 and 19 more out of 20. 1 and 19 more. Waterloo Sunset, the Kinks' Pete Townsend referred to it as a divine masterpiece, and it has also been described by some as the most beautiful song in the English language. Such a great song. Baba O'Reilly by The Who. Don't Fear, The Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult. Could do with more cowbell though. La Femme d'Argent by Air. Baker Street. Ben E. King, Stand By Me, Florence and the Machine's cover is also tip-top. The Wait. The Band. The Funeral, Band of Horses, Tiny Dancer, Elton John Space Song, Beach House. Kashmir, Led Zeppelin. Under Pressure, Queen and David Bowie. Black Hole Sun, Soundgarden. The first time I heard it I was absolutely blown away by how something like that could even exist. I credit BHS with kicking off my love of music. Electric Feel. Where Is My Mind, The Pixies. Killer Queen. Queen's song is ducking perfection. I couldn't chose just one, so I have to add Drain You by Nirvana. Layla, Derek and the Dominoes. Your Song, Elton John. From beginning to end, it's just a masterclass in music. Whether you like the genre or not, Dancing Queen by ABBA is a pop masterpiece. How to Disappear Completely by Radiohead. Dire Straits, So Far Away. The Funeral, Band of Horses. That song means so much to me and just makes me cry every single time I hear the opening. Enjoy the Silence, Depeche Mode. Say It Ain't So by Weezer. Just really powerful and raw. Love me some Weezer. This Night Has Opened My Eyes, The Smiths. Good Vibrations. Against All Odds, Phil Collins. Growing up, this was a cheesy song that I didn't pay attention to. Several relationships later, including being cheated on, and being left by someone I was convinced was the one at the time. This man right here knows pain, ladies and gentlemen. But to wait for you, is all I can do, and that's what I've got to face, and you coming back to me is against all odds. It's the chance I've got to take. Grace Kelly, by Mika. All Apologies. Everybody wants to rule the world. I've tried listening to other songs by Tears for Fears, but none of them have come close to giving me the same vibes that song does. Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. It isn't exactly a song, but Tchaikovsky's Symphony No. 6. Experience, Ludovico Einaudi. Jacob's Ladder, Rush. Limelight, Rush. Spirit of Radio, Rush. Born to Run. I Am a Man of Constant Sorrow, Soggy Bottom Boys. More Than a Feeling, Boston. Thanks guys. Any Song from Aurora.